we return to the Greene County Almshouse, a place known for its mistreatment of patients. It's now spiritually active.
What the fuck?
Its haunted hallways and rooms are littered with spirits.
It feels really weird here tonight.
Apparitions and shadow figures of men, women, and children have all been seen.
You kick that ball, the whole wide world's gonna see it.
Oh.
Oh, God, no! It just did it!
Millimeter's going crazy.
In Waynesburg, Pennsylvania, stands the Greene County Almshouse. Built in 1857 and originally owned by the Reinhardt family, it was then sold to the county and it was eventually turned into a facility for mentally ill and destitute persons. It became Greene County's asylum for those who were unwanted or those who went in unwillingly. There are stories that you could be thrown into the poor farm for just about anything. With its growing number of patients, the poor farm expanded with additions onto the main house, and then the west wing was added to separate female and male residents, as well as children. Overcrowding and mistreatment was always an issue. A steward by the name of William Cage was said to be the bastard of them all. A greedy man who used the funding for the poor farm's necessities instead threw lavish parties for the politicians out in front of the beautiful grounds, while the inmates stayed hidden in the back. Cage was reported to have beaten multiple people. Hundreds are said to have died while Cage held his reign there. The facility operated as such until the 1930s when Curry Memorial was constructed directly across from the poor farm. Curry Memorial was built as a medical facility to house those over the age of 60 who needed medical treatment and worked in tandem with the poor farm until its closure in the 1960s. The Greene County Historical Society saw the potential of the beautiful brick structure and has been there ever since. Claims of hauntings remain within its walls and on the grounds of the Historical Society. There's the story of a woman who may have suffered from some sort of mental disability and has a tragic tale with the brick oven in the kitchen. She had a fairly newborn child which unfortunately passed away throughout the night. Thinking that she could keep it warm, she had placed it in the oven, as it tends to keep warm for hours, even days after use. The next day, the cooks for the poor farm didn't look into the oven, added wood, and stoked the fire. The inmates woke up to the smell of what they thought was going to be a delicious breakfast. However, it was the smell of burning flesh. Another spirit who roams the halls and rooms is that of a little boy named Tommy. Tommy is said to play with devices and interact with those who come into his room. John Tenney, a well-known investigator and researcher, was filming an episode with Kindred Spirits when he saw a little boy playing around Amy Bruni as she was conducting an on-the-fly interview with someone. John found it strange that Amy wasn't reacting to the child and later asked Amy who that kid was. Amy said she didn't know what he was talking about, and Amy says it still disturbs him to this day. Another entity surrounding the poor farm is that of a woman who likes to peek into rooms and check in on those who are visiting, specifically near the general store and kitchen area. On our investigation last year, we actually captured a shadow figure in that area of something peeking into that room.
All good?
Seems to be running again.
All good?
Seems to be running again.
Author Kevin Paul has said that this is one of the most active locations and has devoted his life's work to Greene County. Here's a clip from an unreleased documentary I'm working on of Kevin Paul talking about the Almshouse.
I'm descended from the Reinhardts that originally owned this land. So some of my distant cousins were skirmishing with they were German, and there was some bloodshed here, actually not very far from this building. So I'd heard all these stories when I was a kid about, well, here's the Indians did this here and the Indians did that there. And then later in life, I had a job where I had access to GIS mapping, and I was able to line up places my grandmother had said where there had been Native American activity with sites that were identified on GIS mapping, so that everything lined up. And then you all grew up in the country, you always hear ghost stories and stuff. So I started seeing of some of the reports of some of these strange cryptids and so on would line up as anywhere close to where the Native American activity was. I grew up about a mile from here. There was this Native American site, but literally almost in my parents' yard, and we didn't know anything about it. It's just the same as Gettysburg or any place else. Where there's a lot of violence, then there's generally some kind of paranormal activity, and sometimes human, sometimes not. That said, I did set a game camera up in this hallway, at the end of the hallway on the piano, after dowsing and asking permission and getting through yes, no questions, and asked the entity that I was talking to if it would appear on the camera. Let the camera run all night. The exit signs are on the same circuit as the ceiling lights, and after everybody was gone from the building, you could see Matt, and I think it was his nephew, went through and shut everything down. After everybody was gone, the exit light illuminated in the hallway in a dead circuit, in color, which it's not supposed to do. And the next morning about 6 o'clock, there's a glass case. There's a black shadow in the glass case, and it dropped to the floor.
The Greene County Almshouse is a fascinating place, from its dark past to its current state. The Almshouse has stood the test of time, with many visitors walking its halls each year, whether they're alive or from the other side. We've investigated and visited this building many times before, and there's no question about it that it is haunted. So what will we capture this time? And I know that you all love hearing me say it's time to start the night investigation, but before we even turned our mics on, activity was already happening.
Dude,
Rims going off?
Temperature on.
Millimeter.
Yeah. Dude, we haven't even turned on our mics yet.
Oh.
Right. Yeah, I'm not recording. What
was that?
fuck? You recording?
Yeah, I'm recording. That was metallic sounding.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's get lights on. Yours is on. Fun stuff, Tim.
Yeah.
We just got finished setting up our static cameras. So for those who are watching, we have 2 static cams set up. We have one in the front room on the bottom floor here. And then our second static camera is actually directly above us in the stairwell facing the new additions. So this is the first time that we've had static cameras set up over there. We just heard millimeter go off upstairs. Then we just heard a metallic clank come from the front room, maybe?
Somewhere.
So I say, let's go check it out.
want us to come in this way?
That millimeter upstairs. If you want us to come upstairs, you're gonna have to touch that device. Can you touch the metal antenna that's sticking out? Everything all good?
Oh, it is now. I thought I had that on, but definitely loaded up a lot more now. Man, there's nothing coming from in here. Unless you want to make a device go off in here.
Let's try something in here.
Okay. There's a device over by that piano or organ with a red light on it. If you could, go up and touch the antenna on there. That would be me.
Now, our friend Matt, who is the director here, has told us that not a lot of people come to the main house area. Everyone's always investigating the new additions to this building. If there's anyone here with us in the original house, please come forward. And if you step anywhere in between me and Tim, where this blue light is, that is where we're going to be able to tell where you're at in the room, but also the red light over at the organ, or if you'd like to have a seat on the couch over there. That will also let us know that you're over there. Or if you can make a knock somewhere in the house. Can you make anything in this room move, please?
If I do a knock, can you finish it? Kind of like this.
Now, I know that the Reinhardts were only here for a couple of years. And then the county took over this building. And we've all heard the name William Cage. William Cage, if you're here, let us know by interacting on any of the devices, making a sound in this house, or speak into the microphones on the devices that me and Tim are holding. We didn't even introduce ourselves, but
No, we didn't.
we just kind of went straight into it.
Well, if we're all our normal people, they all know who we are.
I mean, we are returning guests, I suppose.
For anybody that doesn't know us, I'm Tim.
I'm Danny, and we're here to communicate with you and speak to you because we love this place. We love this building. We love coming back here.
We don't come here to harm you.
Dude, that's millimeter upstairs.
Oh, maybe again.
Temperature.
Mm-hmm. And none None of the devices that we brought will hurt you. Just lets us know that you're around. I do want to say it felt really good in here today.
Mm-hmm.
It feels really weird here tonight.
It feels super strange.
I don't know if it's just because it's just the two of us here.
Could be. The energy is weird tonight. It's like it's extra quiet, but it's extra tense.
It's one of the nights that you just, everything's on edge.
Yep. I completely agree. I don't know why, dude. Like, this building is not scary. It's well kept.
Yeah. I mean, I would recommend that if anybody has the opportunity or chance to come down here to Greene County, come down and check the place out. It is a very well, highly maintained museum. Matt does his very best to keep it in tip-top shape. Trust me, you won't be disappointed.
Yeah, this is one of our favorite locations, which is why we always come back to it. I think this is our 3rd or 4th year in a row here, so very excited. Did you hear something?
I keep wanting to think there's something, I'm hearing something, but
It's a strange night, man.
yeah. I mean, it's fairly quiet in here.
Now, we do know of a boy spirit here by the name of Tommy. And Tommy is said to come out and play. And Tommy, if you're here, we brought you a ball. And it's at the top of the steps, just outside of this room. And if you want to use the energy from our devices so that you can play with that ball and make it roll down the steps, that would be absolutely phenomenal, Tommy. Phenometon. That's what I'll call you, bud. Phenometon, dude. That's a cool name. It's so weird in here tonight, man.
I know.
I don't know how to feel about it.
Well, you want to try another room?
Sure. Yeah, Tommy, you see that ball? The very tip top of the steps? If you kick that ball, the whole wide world's gonna see it.
If you kick it down here, I'll kick it back up.
Tommy, you're allowed to run up and kick that ball.
If that ball came down that steps right about right at that time,
I'd be happy.
I'll be happy.
Tommy, why don't you do us a solid, man?
Well, that counts.
Can you make it light up pretty colors?
Oh, crap.
No way!
Thank you, Tommy.
Can you make it light up pretty colors?
Oh, crap.
No way!
Thank you, Tommy. Well, why don't we go up and talk to Tommy?
Let's do it.
Spirit Walk fam, if you want to pick up some new merch, this is a limited drop. The brand new Flatwoods Monster Alien Crash hoodie is now on sale over on our Big Cartel link right here. It's also in the description if you want to go pick it up. I mean, come on now.
What's up, buddy? That was me. Maybe? Yeah. So right there. Tommy! It's like playing a game of hide and seek, man.
I don't like being on this end of the laser.
I don't like being on either side of these doors.
Oh, well, I don't mind that. I just don't want to fry a camera. That was me. All right, Tommy, you touched that for us. Can you come up and touch it again? Can you make that green light change colors? Can you make that green light change colors?
Set it down. To whoever was touching that device, maybe it's not Tommy. Can you walk back up to it and touch it again? You made it go off once before. And now that we're up here, we'd like to see you interact with it again. Would you like for us to go to a different part of this building? If so, please light up that device on the floor. You just have to get near it, and it will not hurt you. It's quiet.
Yeah.
Tommy, should we go to your room? Or if there's anybody else here, can you tell us where to go? Knock on a wall, move an object.
Can you finish the knock for me up here? If I knock on this wall?
Alright. It's me. That's Tim.
Me.
I think that's you, dude. Oh, fuck. Is lower level still on?
I think so. I don't think we shut all the lower level off.
Oh, okay. I thought we did, but
I think it was just all the upper level.
all right. This is the photo that everyone says Tommy looks like this kid.
Tim and I prep to set up gear, and as Tim is setting up the tripwire, I hear a noise out in the hallway, which draws me out. Tim asks if I hear something, and I tell him that I do. so we go to check it out.
Hello?
Did you hear something?
Yep. Just gonna leave my camera running in here for a little bit. Let's go check this noise out.
Okay.
I'll leave my camera running on that. Hello? I heard a noise in here somewhere.
We continue to search for the source of the noise that I heard, but find nothing. When all of a sudden I feel this warm sensation on my shoulder. Unlike a cold spot, this felt like body heat. We head back to Tommy's room, and then this is where an EVP is captured.
Again, dude, this is a strange night here.
It's a leery feeling.
I don't know if it's just because it's me and you here or what.
No.
Oh,
Neither one of us had cameras on it.
dude, it was every single light.
Thank you.
I'm really hoping because that's so wide
Wide.
it caught the flash or something. Could you do that again, please? Could you do that again, please? That was really, really cool. Could you do that again, please? That was really, really cool. That was really, really cool.
It was almost like somebody jumped on the bed.
Yeah. I don't think I've seen every single... And it was like a flash.
Mm-hmm.
Could you do that again?
Either that or touch the green light that's on the bed. There's a green light there. If you touch it, it'll make more colors. Temperature.
So all the devices that we have set up change colors if you get close to them. Some make noises, some don't. The ones in here don't. So if you want, you can jump on that bed as much as you want. We would love for you to do that, to light this up again.
I don't want to take the camera off of it now, but
Oh, I know. Oh, God, no! It just did it!
and the millimeter's going crazy. Thank you. You took the camera off of it and did it
As
again.
soon as I did it, dude, as soon as I pointed it towards you, it lit up again. Like, dude, you... Dude,
You had yours pointed that way. That's why I pointed mine towards you.
I know, man, I know. Like... Alright, are you playing a game with us?
Because it's working.
It's really working. Whatever you're doing. It's like it's a little trickster.
Mm-hmm. And then while they were setting that off, they were setting the one off down the hallway.
if you could please light up the bed lights again, that would be cool.
And the weird part is it's setting off every
Every
one
single
of them,
light.
but the K2 meter's not going off.
Yeah. So wild that it just... I'm not moving this. It's so wild that the REM on millimeter is going ballistic. And at the same time, we're reacting to it, and then this thing goes off. And I bet you, if we both pointed our cameras away, that thing would go off again. Guaranteed. Is this Tommy? Are you playing? Is this your way of playing?
It's a fun game, isn't it?
It's like hide and seek, in a way. I'm going to point this towards you. So you point that way. That was so weird, dude. That's probably like one of the only times where we haven't captured something.
I just done it twice in a row now.
I know. It's like it's like the camera curse, dude. You turn the cameras off, something crazy happens.
Oh yeah.
Tommy, I like taking pictures. And I have a camera with me that if I take it, it will develop right here. And we can look at it later and we can see if you popped up in the photo. So if you would like your picture taken, can you set the purple lights off? Because me and Tim, we like taking pictures of people. I take pictures of people all the time. So I'm going to bring out the Polaroid. All right, Tommy.
Jump up on the bed.
All you got to do is pose for a photo. It'd be really cool if you did. If you could make any of those lights light up, that'd be very, very cool. 3, 2, 1.
Sounds like the floor creaking over there. Three of them.
Very well, great. It's okay, you can come talk to us. I was just about to suggest grab the tripwire. Let's go somewhere.
We can. I don't know.
Hold on, man.
5. Something is knocking on something.
Alright, I was just making sure that was locked in.
Where's that coming from?
IR.
IR. Debunked.
Debunked. this thing is clicking. So.
Every time I was moving, it was catching me in the hallway.
Interesting night, man.
After debunking the IR light causing the clicking, we head back into Tommy's room. We investigate for about 20 more minutes, and the tripwire only goes off one more time. After that, we decide to pack up our gear and make our way down to the master bedroom in the original farmhouse. I move my infrared camera from facing down the hallway to point into the master bedroom to capture the tripwire.
All right. So Tim and I have changed the location of the IR camera up here.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Do you remember that device? Do you remember the last time that me and Tim were here?
Can you make that device go off again?
I was trying to, I don't know, not be over here because of the laser grid, but do you remember that device that we have laying on the bed there? The last time that Tim and I were here, we had a couple others with us. But it's just me and Tim here tonight. And if you could, we would really like to see all those purple lights light up different colors. Or if you walk up towards the antenna with the orange and green light, it'll change different colors like I just did. So if you don't remember us, my name's Danny and that's Tim over there. And we just came back to talk again. It's been just about a year.
Yeah.
A lot of repeat investigations this year.
They're all good ones, though.
Yeah. 𝐿𝐒𝐿𝐒, represent. Greene County Historical Society. Yo, temperature?
Yeah, but it was the
Oh, tripwire.
tripwire, too.
IR camera caught it. This tripwire is giving us a run for the money tonight.
Every time we take the cameras off of it,
It goes off.
it goes off. Luckily, this time, we had a third camera.
Hey, I told you it was a good idea moving that thing.
Is that the temperature going off on that thing like crazy?
Yeah, but I thought I turned temperature off.
Well, you know.
Oh,
Tripwire.
triple. Okay, temperature. Now, if you're near that bed, touch that metallic stick that's coming out of that device with the orange and green light.
It's still going off.
Tripwires?
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you could, can you knock on a wall or an object in this room? Since we're getting so much activity in this room, I think I'm going to do another Polaroid. So earlier we took a picture in Tommy's room. Not too sure how those Polaroids turned out. But We're going to do one in here. We're obviously getting some type of electromagnetic energy being documented on the tripwire and the millimeter. It's getting some temperature fluctuations. So, I'm going to do another Polaroid. So if you are here, I'm going to take your photo, and if you could please make any of those devices go off, purple lights, maybe turn them blue or a different color, or if you could make the device with the orange and green light, if you could light that up again or make it make a sound, that will let me know that you're ready for your photo to be taken. So I'm going to count down from 3, and I'm going to take your photo. And when I get to 1, I would love for you to... I'm going to count down from 3, and when I get to 1, I would love for you to light up something so that I know where you're at and you can be in the photo. So, 3, 2, 1. Bro, did you see it?
They go blue whenever you pull the trigger on that. Try another one.
Try another one?
Try another one. I guarantee 1 or 2 of those will go blue whenever you do that.
Okay.
Oh, never mind, they went blue anyways. 1 or 2 of those will go blue whenever you do that.
Okay.
1 or 2 of those will go blue whenever you do that.
Okay.
Oh, never mind, they went blue anyways. So I'll film.
So, yeah, film there. 3, 2, 1. I didn't see any of them go off.
I was watching the camera, so make sure I had it.
I didn't see any of the lights go blue when I took this next one.
Okay. Well, if you're in those photos, thank you.
Yeah, thanks for letting me take your photo. Well, that was really interesting.
Yes, it was.
I didn't, because like as soon as I said 1, one of those lit up.
Well, there was more than 1. There was like 2 or 3 of them.
Well, whenever I took that photo, I saw at least 1 on the bed light up. Well, thank you. Hopefully, you turn up in that photo. And we can show people who watch us or come to see us. Oh, speaking of, but we're having an event here on Saturday, September 20th of this year, 2025. And there's going to be a ton of people coming to see you. And if that makes you excited, can you make any of those devices on the bed light up? Or maybe one downstairs?
You ready to take 5?
Yeah, let's pack her in.
Tim and I are ready to take a break, so we head downstairs, leaving the tripwire and millimeter in the master bedroom. While on our break, the tripwire only went off 1 time. After that, we decide to move the downstairs infrared camera into the dining room, where we will continue the investigation.
All right, Tim. Let's go finish off the night, man. We just got done moving your camera over from the front living room over to the dining area. So let's go to the dining area, man.
Okay.
Let's do it. Want to go through the kitchen?
Sure.
Let's do it. Hello. If anyone is in this room with us, we've moved some devices around. Now, a lot of people don't typically come into this part of the house. And we want to try and change things up because tonight we're primarily focusing on the original farmhouse. Now, we had these same devices set up in the room across the hall. So, this device here on the floor, if you walk over it like this, it will light up colors, and that will let us know where you're at. There's also this device here on the table. All you gotta do is walk up and touch it, or get near it. It will also light up.
Did we miss dinner time? Because we were kind of hungry. Is there any way we could get a plate of food?
We would love it if you could come sit down at the table. We heard that there is a nice meal that will be prepared and brought in here. And if anyone could come in here and join us, there are plenty of seats at the table.
That wasn't me.
Me neither.
Sounded almost like real faint footsteps.
Mm-hmm. And if anyone could come in here and join us, there are plenty of seats at the table. There are plenty of seats at the table. There are plenty of seats at the table.
That wasn't me.
Me neither.
Sounded almost like real faint footsteps.
Mm-hmm. And clearly I'm not. We would love it if you could come and join us in this dining room. I know it's a little bit after hours, but we like to stay up late and have conversations. Now, there is a ball at the top of the steps. Tim brought that for you specifically. And if you could muster up enough energy, if you need to use the batteries in our equipment, we would like to see that ball come down the stairs.
If you can kick that down the steps, we'll leave you alone the rest of the night. We'll pack all of our stuff up and we'll leave. After we put it back up there and see if you can do it again.
William Cage, the Reinhardts, Tommy, and anyone else who might be here. Let us know by making a noise somewhere within this house, somewhere where Tim and I can hear it. Let me break something out. Rolling on thermal. Now, I have a different camera here. And this camera can help me see you. If you can walk somewhere in this room and light up a device, this device will help me see you. Can you go stand over by Tim, please? Tim, can you come out and to your left a little bit? Okay. There's like a cold signature behind you, but I think it might be something like a cabinet. Oh, it's the towels. So we're the white towel and the checker towel.
Mm-hmm.
The checker towel is just slightly different. Thermal debunk.
Debunked.
No, it seems like it got awfully quiet in this house. No, it seems like it got awfully quiet in this house. No, it seems like it got awfully quiet in this house. We would love to see you. It's probably been a long time since someone has actually seen you. I know that there's a lot of people who come in and talk to you, and I know that Tim and I are part of that group, but I'm sure not a lot of people have seen you.
Tim and I investigate for a little while longer, but aren't capturing anything. So we decide to make our way to the kitchen where the woman had placed her baby in the oven. When all of a sudden, we hear something.
Is that your belly?
I don't think so.
Sounds like a growl.
Yeah.
What's absolutely incredible about this piece of evidence is that in 2022, when we first investigated here, we captured a very similar growl.
What the fuck was that?
You heard that?
Oh yeah. Well, we're in the oven room where the woman's child passed away and she put the baby in the oven. This is that room, and on our very first investigation here, we had a lot of activity with the REM pod and a K2 meter in the oven. So I'm going to open up the door to the oven, and I'm going to stick the REM pod back in there and see if anything happens. Yeah. So I'm gonna let this camera just roll on that. I'm gonna pick thermal up. is here with us. Maybe it's the woman who put her child to keep warm inside of that oven. Maybe it's one of the staff members who unknowingly cooked the child. Or maybe it is the spirit of that child. Can you walk over to that device that I just set up at the edge of the oven entrance? And if you could, feel free to put your hand near it and light it up, please. Tim and I are here to communicate with you. We don't mean you any harm in any way. We're just here because we like coming here. We're good friends with Matt. And we just want to talk to you. The devices that we have in this house, in this building, they can't hurt you. One of the last times that we investigated in this room, we had a lot of activity, a lot of interaction going on. Could you make a noise? Could you knock on something? Could you move something? Whatever is easiest for you. What if I bring out a device that might be able to help you better communicate? I just set a device down here on the table. Lightning. Bruce. Is there a person by the name of Bruce here with us? Bruce, what did you do here? What was your role in this building? Logical.
It may be logical to you, but did you work here? Or did you have to stay here?
Recorder. We're holding a bunch of recorders. We're recording all of this. Could you go stand near Tim if you're in this room with us?
Appreciated.
Appreciated.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
Can you come through any of these devices, like the one that you're using, and tell us where we're at, or why you were here?
Or what part of the house we're in?
It's so funny that there's crickets, because that's kind of how it feels. Alright, well, if you don't want to talk to us here, we've got one more spot to go to.
After not receiving any communication, Tim and I make our way up to the second floor women's ward, which is my favorite area in the Historical Society. And when we get up there, something tugs at my arm.
Oh, Matilda. Whoa. What the fuck? Dude. Something just felt like it pinched my arm here.
Really?
Yeah, do you see, it's pulled up. You see him?
I don't know, but you're shaking.
Oh, that was so weird. And it was right as I was going towards Matilda. Okay. That was...
All right, you got Danny's attention. You all right? Your face is kind of white now.
That was terrifying, dude. And it is eerily quiet here. All right, Matilda. And for whoever else might be here, I know that, Tim and I have been here many times. And we only have one device with us right now. And it's right there in the middle of the floor with a red light. Now, if you could, it would mean a lot to me if you could make that device on the floor light up. To let you know, Tim and I aren't here to harm you. We want to learn about you, we want to talk to you, and communicate with you. I know that you were poorly mistreated while this place was in operation. And it's not fair to you. It wasn't fair to any of you. So this is our last stop of the night. And we are so excited that we were able to come back. And we'll be here again, here in just a few weeks. 3 weeks to be exact. And we're going to bring a ton of people here so that they can learn about you and hear your story.
Did you hear that?
Oh, I heard that.
Okay.
Did you know what that sounded like? It sounded like that little plastic ball, a rubber ball.
Oh, well, could have been.
Dude, if that ball moved, I'm going to be so happy.
Oh.
I decide to take a couple more Polaroids to end the night, but nothing shows up in them. And it's time to end the investigation.
Well, everyone, I really want to thank you for coming and watching this episode. I want to give a big shout out to Matt Carmelich and the Greene County Historical Society for always being awesome and letting us come in here and film. And tonight we did something different. We focused on the original section of this poor farm, which was the Reinhardt home. And, you know, I think we caught a lot of interesting stuff, man.
We definitely did.
So, again, I really appreciate you all coming here and watching the channel. Be sure to subscribe, do all the things, and we'll see you in the next one.
The Greene County Almshouse is spiritually active no matter what time of day that you visit. It's one of the reasons why it's one of my favorite locations to go to. Whether it's poltergeist-like activity,
Yeah, I'm not recording. What the fuck?
or children spirits who like to play.
I don't want to take the camera off of it now, but
Oh, I know. Oh, God, no! It just did it!
and the millimeter's going crazy.
The spirits run the gamut when it comes to the Almshouse. I do want to make an announcement that we are partnering with the Greene County Historical Society for multiple events next year, so be on the lookout for public investigations as well as Almshouse Paracon 2, September 12th, 2026. So scan this QR code for the Facebook event page. This is a free event to the public and it is family friendly, so tell your friends and family and come hang out for a wonderful filled day where there's going to be a ton of vendors, some amazing speakers, and a limited ticket ghost hunt at the end of the night. And be on the lookout for when the ghost hunt tickets go on sale because they will sell out. This place has a special place in my heart and I plan on investigating it for many, many years to come. With that being said, I hope that you find yourself in Waynesburg, Pennsylvania, and maybe you'll find yourself at the Greene County Historical Society, walking down the haunted hallways and rooms.
I can see the ball, so if the ball goes, then, God damn, it is dark as shit, ain't it?
Yeah.